Hey, how's it going, everybody? Dr. Goat here once again, and today I'm starting a new build, and with this one, I have shared it before, but this is a body that I 3D printed, I painted, just to try to make it look a little rough, added the windows. Trying to do this build with as many 3D printed parts as I can. At least parts that seem kind of practical. So let's jump into it. All right, guys, so here we are. And I guess this is probably all the 3D printed parts I'm gonna have on this. At least attempt to have. So basically what we've got here, as seen on my budget build, I'm sorry, this mat is disgusting right now. Dog hair adds to it, but as seen on my budget build, this is the Mofo Type X chassis, but this is actually all of the parts to the chassis. These are some links that I'm going to try. Yeah, rear links. I've got a couple different length uppers. I'm not at all sure. That's why these are all front links right here, and I have no idea which ones I'm gonna use, which ones are gonna fit the build better. We'll skip those for just a second. These were a download off of 24 Yep's website. They are Punch Monkey wheels, which I will show you over here. This is what it is. 4 pieces. These didn't print the greatest on any of them, but oh well. But yeah, wheels are all going to be these, still with that 3D printed ring inside. These are the upgrade razor wire tires, which I can't remember. These are either 63 or 64 millimeter. Something like that. That body, of course, the bug body. And then, yeah. These bad boys. Mias isokinetic axles, which, again, were a download on 24 Yep's website. So, let me explain this. Over here are stock axles. Stock SCX24 axles. Basically, to build these, the rear here still has stock axle. Well, all these screws here are from the stock axle. The gears are from the stock axle. All of the little bearings are from it, as well as the little hex and whatnot. The axle shafts did not work, of course, because if you notice the length difference there, yeah, did not work. So I had to, on Amazon, order Mias isokinetic axle shafts, of course, front and rear. And yeah, also had to get a different gear for the front because something about it, it's wider, I guess, than a standard SCX24 gear. So that, and then I found this servo mount for this axle on the Bamboo Handy app. So I printed that and installed that as well. So that's all of that. I want to start putting the chassis together and try out a couple different lengths. I just remembered I do need to get the little pivot balls in them. I haven't even tried pivot balls in them, so that's going to be fun if they don't fit. But we'll figure that out real quick, and hopefully I'll come back with chassis together with links on. So here I'm just showing the Upgrade RC razor wire tires and the little lip there that I had to cut out to make the 1.3 wheels fit. That on any 1.0 tire, at least that I've tried, that's all you got to do is cut that lip out. And here, once again, another voiceover, but this is the chassis fully built, just with the lower links on. I'm honestly really digging the kind of red, white, and blue vibe that we get here with it. I think it looks sweet. And here's just me showing you the upper links. And here she is with upper and lower links on, attached to the axles. As you will see real shortly here, I ended up switching the front links. These original front links are deadbolt length, and it just felt too short, especially with those 63mm tires on. Okay guys, so if I'm being honest with you, it is the next morning now. And yeah, this is where we are at. I will say I don't like the angle of this. I think it's supposed to sit on the front here, but if it is, I need to trim here. Look at this, because two of them printed. But with the way that this is designed, it kind of has to set behind the ears on the axle, because otherwise we're hitting somewhere back in here. It's hard for me to point that out, but so that's why I have it sitting like that. And yeah, it's tilted forward quite a bit, so I may have to do a little dremeling or filing, something to kind of trim that down, but I may end up just trying it for now. Another thing you'll notice, I have different links on the front. I did originally put the short ones, which I believe were technically the deadbolt fronts, and these are deadbolt rears, but it just, I don't know, it was too short with that bug body, because that's what I'm planning on using. I'm just setting that on here just to look at it, but yeah, so I decided to swap out, and we've got, again, high clearance link on the front. These fronts, I believe, are technically the C10 length. So I think if I can get that moved, it'll angle everything, you know, the whole axle and the servo a little bit better, but still not sure about the 40mm big bores on here, but we're gonna try them for now. I also am not sure, you know, as far as battery placement and whatnot. I'm kind of thinking of putting the ESC back here and doing battery and receiver on the sides, but I'm just unsure, because we're going to be adding a decent bit of weight in the back, and the front's going to be so light. I am going to be trying anyways. I got brass rod, and I've got my die here, trying to make my own steering links on the front. So we'll have a little bit of brass there, but we'll have to see what I can do to add some weight up front, because if I do end up putting the ESC back here, it's just, I don't know, because the way the motor is right now, that's gonna have to be rear facing as well. So we'll see, but that is where we are right now. Whole boatload of 3D printed things. But yeah, anyways, if you guys enjoyed the video, please be sure to give me a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it. Drop a comment down below with any tips you've got, or yeah, tips on how I could add some weight up front, or maybe better placement for things. And as always, please subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.